You're live.
We are live. Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Rogue Bakers Roundtable live stream here on Sourdough Made Easy. We've got a fun one for you tonight. We decided to teach you all of the things that you can do with your sourdough discard and just adding a few ingredients to it. A lot of people would call these discard recipes, right? And the way that we do our sourdough made easy process, always taking our starter cold, hungry, straight from the fridge, except on days like today where I fed it last night, which we only ever feed him when we run out, okay? So we're breaking all of the rules of sourdough bread making. We're not doing the same thing that everybody else does, but one of the things that does for us is gives us an opportunity every 3 or 4 days when we have to feed this based on how much bread we're making. We have a big batch of live, active, long fermented starter like you see here. So we don't have typical discard where we're taking discard and putting it in bottles all over the kitchen. We're not feeding this every single day, creating discard and then needing to find things to do with it. But instead, every once in a while, we want to have something like a treat or whatever you want to call it that we want to make with just the sourdough discard. Or like tonight, where dinner tonight, we didn't know what to do for dinner, so we decided to make some sourdough discard pizzas, okay? So we're not taking the discard out of the fridge. We are literally fed this last night. It was bubbly and active. About an hour ago, I stirred it down, and now we've just got what everybody else would consider active sourdough starter. So what we're going to do with this tonight is we're going to make, discard crackers. We're going to take a cracker recipe where you take ingredients like cheese, your discard, and some seasonings, spread it out on a tray, and then bake it, and cut it into slices, and then bake it again, and you'll have delicious discard, what we call sourdough Cheez-Its at home. We're going to make two different kinds of those today. One of them is going to be what we call our cheddar everything kind, so everything bagel seasoning and cheddar cheese. And the other is a new one that I literally just thought of about 10 minutes ago. It's going to be a pepperoni pizza. So one of the other recipes that we're doing, I'll tell you about in a second, is making pepperoni pizzas with discard. But we're going to take the same cheese, some cut up pepperoni, and Italian seasonings, all the stuff we're going to put on a pizza, and also make crackers. So we're going to have the cheddar everything crackers on one half of the thing, and then pepperoni pizza crackers on the other half. See how those turn out. I have a feeling, based on how good I know the cheddar everything is, that these pizza crackers are going to be excellent as well. The other thing that we're going to be making tonight, I've got our cast iron skillets are preheating at 450 degrees, and we're going to show you how to make discard or sourdough starter pizza. So this isn't the kind of pizza where you're kneading a dough and throwing the dough in the air, but it's a last minute, don't know what's for dinner, hey, let's make pizzas. I stopped on the way home from going to the post office and got a bunch of cheese so that we can have pizza night tonight. And that pizza night is using just sourdough starter and seasonings on a really hot skillet. It's done literally in about a 10-minute time frame. But before we get to those couple of things, I want to show you something. It's a new video that we just recorded all of the footage for. That if you've been joining us on our Rogue Bakers Roundtable, this isn't news to you, but this is where we've kind of progressed with this process. Is these now are long fermented banana oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, my grandmother's recipe. I think we did this a couple of weeks ago on the Rogue Bakers Live, where we showed you how to make these. They've turned out amazing, and we've actually added these to the menu at our Harvest Host here. And the fastest and easiest way we figured out how to do it is to mix up the dough the night before, put it all the flour and everything so that it can long ferment all night long. Then the next day you add the oats and the last few ingredients into it, and then either bake them, or in this case, put them on a cookie sheet like this and freeze them. And that way we can do what I'm about to show you here now, which is to take our toaster oven tray here with some parchment paper on it. And straight out of the freezer, in a matter of about 12 minutes or so, you can have long fermented Grandma Roundy's banana oatmeal chocolate chip cookies following this video that's about to drop. We just got to get it edited, and you will see the whole process start to finish for how to make those cookies and have them frozen and ready the same way you would buy from the store. We used to buy like the Nestle Toll House stuff and loved how you could just quickly cut it up and throw it in the fridge. Well, now we figured out how to almost as easy. I mean, clearly it takes the time to make it. But now I've got bags of these. Anytime we want to make grandma's cookies, it's as simple as pull it out of the freezer, put it in the toaster oven, and we've got some almost family heirloom cookies that I used to eat when I was 3 years old, all the way through growing up at grandma's. So those cookies are going to take about 12 minutes. Be on the watch out for that video. Let's go ahead and make the discard crackers next, because those will take the longest amount of time in the oven. Hold on 1 second. I gotta talk to my wife real quick. I wish there was a pause, Tommy. Are we back?
We are.
We are back. We got to look up this recipe real quick. I don't have my glasses on, so tell me what it says there.
Kawana says hello, by the way.
I don't want my glasses. I want you to tell me what it says.
Okay.
Kawana says hello.
Kawana?
That's how you say it.
Cool. Hello, Kawana. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
200 grams sourdough discard.
200 grams of sourdough discard, or in our case, just sourdough starter. I actually prefer a really active, just fed starter for this, for pretty much all of the recipes that we make, because it's not near as sour as, say, a discard that you've had in your fridge for months or weeks. Those get really, really, really acidic and sour, versus this one was just fed last night. So it's fermented, has the benefits of the long fermentation, but it is not overly sour. So 200 grams, you said?
200 grams sourdough discard, or starter.
200 grams sourdough starter. And this is for one batch, I assume?
Yes.
I might need 2 bowls, because I'm making 2 different kinds, but go on.
I don't think Mom usually seasons them on here, so you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but it's different cheeses.
So maybe do 100 grams instead.
Too late. We'll just make more. I already did 200 grams.
So we're gonna do 2 batches of them in here, on there.
We're gonna do
I don't
this
think
bowl.
it'll all fit on that.
We'll
thing,
do
is
this
what I'm
bowl,
saying.
and we'll put half there, and then we'll do another bowl, and we'll put half there, and we'll do it
okay.
multiple times.
That makes more sense. Never mind. 2 tablespoons of softened butter.
Oh, I hope we have some softened butter out.
There's butter over there. Grab a. Yeah.
2 tablespoons, you said?
TBS.
Two tablespoons of softened butter. I assume you can hear her. Then what?
After two tablespoons, is that how much you did? Do 2 cups of grated cheddar cheese.
I think I decided that's like 2.5 cups when it's full. Should I just use all of it?
Sure.
Okay, this is about 2.5 cups of grated cheddar cheese for the recipe. Is that it?
No, and then a 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese.
A 1/4 cup Parmesan. Hey, Brooke decided to join us. You can put this on that side while I'm mixing up the next batch if you want.
Okay.
1/4 cup, you said? About a 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese. And then you season it after you put it in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to mix that right there while I start making the next one?
It's all compacted. Might need more discard. I don't know.
Is that too much cheese?
It might have been. That's okay. I love
Just
these
tell me what
crackers.
you want me to do. Okay. 0 that. 200 grams, you said, Ren?
Yes, 200 grams of starter.
Yeah, I need more sour on discard.
Okay. I put in too much cheese, so I'm adding some discard.
Good.
$202. How's that sound? Okay. Now,
More discard. You put in a
2
lot of cheese.
tablespoons of butter.
It should be slightly runny, and that's not.
Ready at all.
Okay.
do as I say, not as I do. 2
And
cups.
Measure it.
Don't guess. I mean, you can.
There are some things we do.
I came across one of Grandma's recipes the other day, and it literally just said, put in enough flour so that the dough is whatever. I was like,
It's
go
soft.
Grandma. Soft dough, whatever.
Yeah, I remember.
Have Ren get you an iPad so you can read chat.
It's a good idea.
Or this.
Kawana says, I have been a subscriber for a while now. I wanted to thank y'all for the recipes. I made 10-minute sourdough
Sourdough
bread and
babies.
baked it in my cold Dutch oven. It was fantastic. Now I cold bake all my bread.
I doubt they'll be able to hear him from over there, so. Uh-oh. I got it. It's over there. I got it.
And Chrissy Matt
You know what's funny?
says,
I haven't
"Hello
subscribed
from
yet."
New Zealand."
That's not funny. You don't need to subscribe to our channel yet. Hey, sweetie.
Crackers, pizza, and
Tornado
more.
came in from the
Live.
outside. How you doing? Are you okay?
Hello from NZ.
Who's that?
That I spilled. I'm just cleaning it up.
Okay.
Like right
What's after the starter? I just made a mess. She's cleaning that up.
2 tablespoons of butter.
That's right. 2 tablespoons of butter.
Crackers and pizza and cookies.
Okay. You gotta eat the other stuff first. And then 2 cups of not cheddar cheese, but the white. because
Mozzarella
of the
cheese.
I need more.
Pizza!
You need more starter still?
Yep.
Holy guacamole, I put a lot of
I,
cheese
it
on
was,
there.
You
I think
overdid
it.
it.
Was pretty compacted in there. When I started mixing it, the cheese was very compacted. Hey, excuse me. Can you say excuse me, please?
I'm using this
And
to...
not kick, please?
Oh, I can use an actual cup instead of a guest cup.
That would be a better idea. I would do a little bit more than that
Mix
as a cup.
How's that for a cup?
Just over, maybe.
I would still do parmesan on that one, right?
Oh yeah.
Did
Oh,
you already tell them what that one is?
yeah, pepperoni pizza. They know.
Pepperoni pizza loaf.
You want some of that? Well, yeah. Well, no. We're not gonna. I don't need more yet. We gotta mix it in.
2 cups
No, not yet.
of mozzarella
We're gonna
cheese.
put that on top, okay? So you can do that in just a minute, okay? But you know what you should do first?
Yeah.
Can you guess? What? Should you wash your hands? Yes, you do. You ready for me to put you over there? Put it down. Not yet. Put it down.
That was not
Wash your
quite
hands, ready?
a quarter cup.
No.
That is. Okay. And I think I put the pepperoni in when I stir it. Cut up the pepperoni into little pieces so that it wasn't big, just sloppy
Chunks.
pepperoni
It
crackers.
might be possible that we might have crackers left over this time.
I don't know. I think given that we're making 2 big batches, we probably will. Do we get another one of them?
What? Another one of what?
Them things.
Somewhere.
Itty bitty one.
Living space. I'll just use this spoon. I'll use a spoon.
Spoon would even be better.
Okay.
Oh, the cookies are done.
Oh, I forgot I even put them in there. Nice.
My sticky note help?
I moved your sticky note.
AKA note?
But I remembered anyway.
Good. Okay, I think we might finally be there. And even still a little on the thick side, but what?
The cheese is
Excuse
going
you?
to melt. They're just going to be extra cheesy
Oh, no, it'll
crackers.
be fine. Yeah. It's just a matter
I
of
need
being
more, too.
spreadable is what I meant.
I think.
Are you planning on baking the viral croissant bread? Croissant.
We have made that ourselves, but we haven't done a video of it yet, right?
We tried the croissant bread. It tasted delicious, but I put way too much. I think I put way too much butter in
Yeah.
it. So it was like soupy
Okay, I
in the
gotta put it on
bottom, which made the bread like super delicious, but it didn't look very pretty, in my opinion. But we had thought about trying to figure out how to perfect that with our dough.
Still might be a little on the thick side. I don't know. It's spreadable. Can they see me back here?
Hey, what are you doing?
Kind
Missy?
of, yeah. You're behind Dad more or less.
Well, I mean more or less what I'm doing.
No.
No, you need to show them what you're doing. Quit hiding.
Well, I mean, switch forward and backwards.
Daddy. No.
Oh, scheiße.
Yeah, Mom? You think so?
I did, didn't I?
You did what?
What did you do?
Said that.
Yeah.
Sorry for any of our German viewers.
What?
Let me see that, please. I don't want to have.
Swear word.
I do have buckets.
All right. I think I like that
You're making room
consistency
for me, or
personally. I made a whole counter space of room for you. What do you mean?
You did? Is that what this is? A whole counter space?
Yes.
You can't see?
Mom!
You want some cheese? Rennie, can you get her some cheese, please?
Spit the cheese.
Well, that's what she does.
Spit the cheese.
Let her bite the cheese.
Just cut her a piece off.
big plate over
Here. Cut her a few little pieces off, please.
So, can you see this on the screen, Tommy?
What?
Your mother spreading this?
Mostly.
Can
Turn up the B-roll one a little bit, and then I'm
The
gonna
skinny
switch it
one?
around.
Meaning like.
so what I'm gonna note here for everybody is that
That's good.
you don't want, I mean, you can make thick crackers, by all means, do what you want to do, but what we'd like is thick, crispy crackers.
You mean thin?
Sorry, thin.
Oh my gosh, Mom. Your brain is not braining.
Nope, it hasn't been for months now. Love you, B-boy. We like thin, crispy crackers, and I'm avoiding looking at the camera. I have a broken blood vessel in my eye, and it is
evil eye.
horrible. Anyway, my kids are scared of me right now.
She's literally scaring little children at church.
I did
run
not.
From her.
And when it first showed up, Lily and Addie were.
They were like,
terrified.
can you cover that up, please?
Yeah. Can you wear an eye patch? No. Anyway.
Did they actually ask you to wear?
Tommy, are we still connected?
Yes, we're still connected, but the audio cuts out whenever that happens.
Yeah.
So.
But it's
Is it on that?
we're good now.
Yeah. So I turned it on there, and then this one's
It was
turned
just
on.
silent for while it was going on.
It's connected.
Yeah. Because she's on your account.
Turn do not disturb off there. Turns it off here.
Yeah, and if it turns it on there, it turns it on here.
What?
I have been researching and it seems.
So don't turn it
I'm
off.
right here for
I'm
you.
not gonna turn it off now that I know that.
Okay, shh. We
What?
figured it out.
I have been researching and it seems the use of only
This isn't
one
bread,
half
it's gonna be
stick of
crackers and it'll
frozen
be out in a
grated
little bit.
butter. Laminate the dough and add before folding into an envelope and final shaping. Says Kawana.
That would answer it because I put a whole stick of butter in our loaf when we made it, and it was
This is
soupy.
crackers.
So yeah, half a stick probably
You want
would be
bread?
made much better.
Okay.
We put half a stick.
This is
I think
bread.
it was
This is
half a
bread.
stick in a apple dumpling loaf that we made last week on the Rogue Bakers, and it was the best loaf we have ever made. That loaf was so stinking good. Like, I wish we would have stayed on the Rogue Bakers for hours so you guys could have seen that come out, but
It was ours.
it took hours, literally almost twice as long as normal to cook it because it had all those apples in it. But when it came out of the oven at 200 degrees, that loaf was so good.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. We do like them thin and crispy. So what my goal is when I'm spreading these, you might bring that closer, I don't know, is I don't want to see parchment. I don't want to see the pan, but I'm trying to spread it until I just barely cover that up. This cheese, this mozzarella is a little bit thicker than the cheddar, so it's a little bit more difficult.
So good.
But you can see I need to spread that out a little bit more. But that's our goal with our crackers. We like them to be thin and crispy. But if you don't want them, I mean like crispy, right? Not like burnt or anything, but you'll see in just a few minutes. Well, whatever.
Mom.
But if you like yours a thicker cracker,
Mom.
then by all means, you can just make them thicker. And that's all you have to do is make them thicker, and you'll have to extend your cook time.
You want cheese? Can you give her some more cheese, please?
We've got some peoples in the chat.
People's chatting.
Can you leave that alone, please? Thank you. And lots of people make these crackers different ways they add flour or what are the other variations I've seen? This is just the one that I tried first. I didn't want to worry about flour because I'd have to use gluten-free flour. And we are cheese lovers in this family, so this is perfect for us and what we like.
Yep.
I think we're good here, and now we'll do some seasonings, okay? So for the cheddar this is what we make all the time. And you already told them the ingredients, right?
Cheddar everything.
So now I'm just gonna sprinkle cheddar everything on here. I don't add salt because it's got plenty of salt in it.
Mom.
What have I added before? I don't think we need to add anything.
No.
What?
But everything's got everything in it.
Yeah.
Everything you need.
What, Addie?
Can you only add half of each other, everything on half
We're-
of it?
I've got a whole huge bowl full over there, and we're just doing this.
We'll let a little
make
corner
more.
of this one stay yours, okay? She does not like the everything.
Because she crazy.
Mm.
Silly Tuda.
You know what else I'm making?
What?
Pepperoni pizza one.
Yeah, which won't have that on there. So this is salt and pepper, right?
Yep.
This goes way
It's
fast.
okay
So I'm
about
just-
my mom's eye. It just exploded.
yeah, we already talked about it.
It exploded.
I did not try to show them. I'm trying not to show them. They've probably already seen it, however. A little bit of Italian seasoning.
Little goes a long way.
Whoop.
That's a lot.
Yep. And I like to just
I'll
a
buy
little
it.
bit.
I'll bowl it.
Yep. Literally a pinch, and then I make sure I can just get a little bit on all over.
What?
And then we've got garlic powder.
You want what?
You sprinkle it on all of the seasonings. You just do to your liking. And then a little bit of onion powder.
I'm gonna steal the show for a minute.
Here.
Look at that. That's how you know they're done. Is when they crispy on the bottom.
Yummy.
You see the little golden ring
That looks perfect. Oh my goodness.
right there. 12 minutes
Wait, I want to see.
to have long fermented sourdough crackers, hot and fresh out of the oven.
That's it, right?
That video's coming.
Sorry. Onion powder, garlic powder, Italian
Mom, this
seasoning,
is
salt and
for
pepper, and
you.
that's it for the pizza,
This
right?
is for you, Mom. It's the move.
Thank you. It's like a
Sure,
curry rock.
that sounds great.
And we're preheated, right? Okay, but was it 450? Is that what we did?
450 is preheating your pizzas.
Oh,
These bake
Okay.
at what?
Miranda, what do these bake at? Where's the iPad?
Right.
Wait,
Mom.
I don't have it.
Mom.
You got a rock for me? Thanks, sweetie.
And this is for Baba.
350.
Okay, can you hold those while I'm doing bread and stuff?
That's Mom's, Lily.
Bake at 350 for about 10 minutes, then cut into crackers, then bake another
And Baba and Dad. I know.
Sorry. So we're preheating to 350, bake about 10 minutes, then we cut into crackers, which I will show you, and then bake another 20 minutes or so until golden. So we're preheating now.
Where's yours, Daddy?
Kimball's gonna break into a cookie for you.
Ah, it's hot. Look at that.
Mom, I have one.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, but I did different to you and Dad.
Aw.
Papa. Yay.
Mmm,
Cut her out.
cookies.
Dad, look.
What?
I gave one of these.
Addie gave you a rock too?
We just use a pizza cutter to cut the crackers, so when that's time.
So, we're gonna throw it in. This top oven preheats fast.
One underneath it.
Huh?
Especially with the one underneath it being hot already.
Mom, can you put that one right there by me?
Now we're gonna show you
Mom.
how to make
Not me, by you.
the sourdough discard pizzas. This is a recipe we've done a whole bunch of times. I think Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone was the first we heard it from, and I've seen a bunch of videos about it. Hey, sweetie, I'm about to take some really hot stuff out of there, okay? So you gotta be very careful here, okay?
To get this out of the way, okay?
I've got my cast iron skillet.
Did you see we have someone from New Zealand on?
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi from New Zealand.
We
I
love New
said
Zealand.
NZ.
Yeah. Well, I was probably back there when that happened.
Don't touch this, sweetie. It's very, very, very hot. 450 degree preheated cast iron skillet.
Dad, where's mine? One of
Don't
those.
touch.
Did you
Yes.
see Kawana's comment about thickening some apple butter?
No, that sounds
Okay,
great.
do not touch.
This will
It
burn
will
you
burn you
very,
so
very, very,
bad,
very bad.
okay?
Okay?
So, Kawana
That's
says,
hot.
I want to try thickening up some apple butter and use it as an add-in to sourdough bread. It's normally kind of thin, so thinking of a little cornstarch to thicken.
Shh.
We had just had a conversation the other night about the sourdough apple dumpling loaf that we made, which I think he
Don't get one
talked to you
of those,
guys
okay?
about.
Not right now.
I had the idea of
Patient.
doing apple sauce. Replacing, you can do that. You can replace some of your water with other liquids. So I was thinking about replacing some of our water with applesauce, or all of our water with applesauce to give it even more of an apple flavor. But I love apple butter. That's another great idea because it's also got cinnamon in it.
We
So
can
that would
try
be
that
fantastic.
apple dumpling loaf with apple butter in it. Yeah, I think that's great.
Relax. What do you need? It's really hot, so you just gotta wait. You need to eat some of this other
Okay.
stuff first, okay?
Here is how those are piping hot.
Did you get burned?
Don't
Okay,
touch them.
they
Don't
are
touch
really
them.
hot out of the oven, so don't touch, okay?
Why are they really
Because
hot?
Daddy's making pizza crust. We're making pizza.
Okay,
So we can have pizza and just
you
do it.
start with olive oil, or I suppose, I don't know. I haven't tried anything else.
I
I'm
think
afraid it.
avocado oil is like a lower smoking point, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing is these are
Coconut
450
oils.
degrees. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The olive oil I know works. If you could try other oils for sure.
I'm a base oil.
Yes. No.
do it.
Honey, it's just too hot. We don't want to risk you getting burned, okay? It's really, really hot.
Dad, can I do that?
No. Daddy's doing it because they're 450 degrees crazy hot. Okay, evenly spread
Oil's probably really
the
hot,
olive
too.
oil
Sweetie, you're making us nervous. I'm back a little bit.
over the top of it. Crackers.
Oh, yeah, you just saw.
Okay, now it literally is this easy. Okay, you take your starter and you just pour it in.
Do you want this spatula or this base to back again?
Mama,
Give me the little orange thing.
Mama, my dad.
Or do you want a different? I have a different base too. Please, please.
Yo.
No, you cannot do it. No, no.
You don't need to add any kind of. I tried once to add a
No, you guys cannot.
baking powder or whatever, and it just made it like a cake. It was weird. So I didn't add that second. That's very hot. Please don't touch. I don't know how well you can see down inside this pan, but it's
Similar
you
to
pour it
the
on, and you just make sure that it's all
covering the bottom.
covering the bottom, and then that one's ready to go back in.
I'm really making me nervous. Back up, please. Can you go over there?
My mom's making me nervous. And
you
my
like
mom is
getting burned?
making me no, I
I
don't.
don't like it when you get burned either.
I already got burned enough.
Yeah, so let's not do it more, right? Scooch it in and back, okay? Here it is.
I'm putting all of that starter.
Yep, we're gonna have to feed the starter again tonight to bake bread tomorrow. Hush! Nala!
Dad, can you make a big pizza to save for tomorrow?
We don't have enough starter to make more to save for tomorrow, but we're gonna eat these tonight. One thing we have done in the past when we have lots of starter, if we weren't making these crackers, we would make 3 or 4 of these pizzas, and then you can just keep them in the freezer and pop them out, or fridge or freezer, pop them out and top them and put them in the oven. Oh, bottom.
Do you want to season them?
I should have seasoned those. I usually do, but I'm kind of in a hurry. Are you eating cookies? She's a cookie thief. Okay, set a timer.
Ah.
I think it was like 12 minutes. Did you set a timer for the Cheez-Its?
No.
Pink.
I don't have a phone.
Oh yeah. Did Rin set
Rin?
a timer?
Rin? What am I doing?
Pink. Pink.
Pink, pink. I'm just gonna peek at the crackers because we do the 10 minutes first and then do a cut, a score if you will. Not quite, I don't think.
Rin did not set a timer for the
It's still
Cheez-Its
apart.
Well, she has 2 devices. No, we have a device here. Kidding.
do you think we're at with them?
I think just a couple minutes to do those, to do the score, and then we'll go from there. But we need 12 minutes for pizzas?
Yeah.
Daddy, and Mommy.
All right.
Mommy.
So in a couple minutes, we're going to take these out of the oven and show you how to score them. It's like pre-cutting the crackers so that they then crisp up into individual already pre-cut crackers. Then we'll put them back in to finish baking. The pizzas are in the oven. It was, in case you missed it, 450 degrees, preheated cast iron. Spread on there, put back in. In about 12 minutes, we'll be taking those out of the oven. Cookies turned out amazing. They taste great. What's that?
I think we can score these now.
We're gonna score them? Okay. We're gonna score these and then put them back in the oven, which we will then switch to the Rogue Bakers Unite portion of the call.
Ooh, ooh. I have an idea of how to make the cookies look a little prettier.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's to bake them for like 3 seconds or something to make them hold still and then score them in a pretty way.
Hot. Don't touch.
Mom, it does, Daddy. After it cools off.
What do you think?
I think we can score them if that's what you're asking.
I think they look good.
We do it roughly Cheez-It size. So we just do a bunch of lines this way.
That's a big Cheez-It.
Whatever. They get eaten fast anyway.
I don't know if we've ever had to store any of these. We have tried to, like when I was taking a nap, they made these, and so Mom fought the kids
Hey,
literally
stop.
with
Can you
knives,
get
like
this?
saying, "Back off, these are Dad's."
You're funny.
Just kidding. Not literally. But she did have to
Figure activity.
fend for me and save them.
Stop. Yeah, Dad, can you get her some?
You want milk?
Yeah, Daddy, do.
Addie too? Yeah. Can't have cookies without milk, huh?
Yeah.
How can you have any cookies without your milk?
How can you have any hair in your food if you don't have any milk?
Okay, weirdos. So now I'm just going the other way. If you can see, Tommy, can you see
What?
Yeah.
what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Mom, I'm done.
It's not done. It's not done yet. We've got some halfers here.
Half for
Half pizza, half everything cheddar.
Nice.
what is? They'll still get yummy eaten. You like your hat, Dad?
That's it. A simple score through like that. And then we're going to go back in for about 20 minutes.
20?
Yep.
You gonna set a timer this time?
Yep.
Cool. 20 minutes on that. Pizza's got how much time on it? 9 minutes. Let's take the next 10 minutes to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. This is what we call the Rogue Bakers Unite portion of the call. And the idea is, as fellow Rogue Bakers all coming together in this community, what are the wins that we've had this week? What are the losses or the things? Yes, me too. That we have all experienced over the last week. What questions do you guys have for us as amateur sourdough bakers? I mean, we sell loaves every day, but we're not doing hundreds of loaves a week, and nor do we want to. I would not want to be that kind of baker right now. I wouldn't mind having a bakery with, employing some people, but I certainly don't want to be baking hundreds of loaves a week. But we're baking sometimes upwards of 7 to 8 loaves a day for people who are coming to stay here, and that's been an awesome thing for us. And so anyway, the idea of this call here, of this portion of the call, call it Rogue Bakers Unite. How can we help you? How can you come and contribute and help the community of other people who have their questions, like Kawana's been doing here in the comments, contributing, talking about the apple butter and the apple dumpling. I think that's a fantastic addition that we'll probably figure out how to try. Any questions you guys have about the what we've done so far on the live and or any questions you've seen in some of our videos. What, sweetheart? Hey, Geek Squad. Thomas, your dog needs your attention.
Pizza sauce, Kimball.
Pizza sauce, yes, in that box right there. Right out there. Turn left. Is it not straight? What?
Not really.
Making sure we have everything.
I don't think we have a big enough viewership to really get a lot of questions yet. Pretty soon, this Rogue Bakers Unite thing's going to be cool. When we've got like thousands of people on asking questions and sharing. Currently, we have a handful of people live. So what do we do? Do we wrap up? Do we wait for things to be done?
Well, ask if they want to see the pizza and the crackers come out, you know? They can hang around if they want to, and we can just...
We can pause the video. What do we do here, Tom?
Wait,
When you pause it there, does it like pause the recording too, or does it just record
I don't
10
pause
minutes?
it like that. You can't pause it like that. I just put it on the BRB screen.
We're gonna make that good.
So it's like 10 minutes of BRB.
Cupcakes.
Except it was
Strawberry shortcakes. That sounds yummy, doesn't it?
Yes. We can make
ask
it
what
right
the most
now.
recent loaf that they made, or if they've
We
ever made
can
one with
make
these
it
flavors.
right now.
Hello, Nettie Susan.
We can
Welcome.
make it right now.
Please quit yelling. Please quit yelling. There's a little
We
watch
can
with the
make
kids
it
on.
right now. Wait a minute.
Watch a movie? Come here. Come here.
Great to see you, Nettie Susan. This is we're just now getting into the Rogue Bakers Unite portion, answering questions. If you just joined us, we just went through and showed you a few different things. Made some banana oatmeal Grandma Roundy's cookies by taking some stuff out of taking frozen cookies out of the freezer. These are long fermented version of my grandma's cookies. Made those. Now we've got discard pizzas in the oven. The crusts are cooking up right now. And then we also made sourdough discard crackers, a pepperoni pizza cracker, and a cheddar everything cracker. Those are in the oven as well. And so now we're answering any questions that people have. You have to tell you made a great sourdough bread finally. Awesome. I love hearing that. What?
Look at how much cheese I did.
Great. I'm on a live call.
Sorry.
Beverly, hi from San Diego. Had you playing on the TV so you weren't able to talk? Oh, that's great. Welcome, Beverly. We were just wondering if people were watching us on the TVs. Glad to have you. Let's see. Tell us about your great sourdough bread that you made, Nettie. Give me more details. That sounds awesome. I'm glad to hear that. How much time's left on this pizza?
You got the iPad somewhere.
I was just looking at it.
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. We're going to be taking the pizza out of the oven. And by pizza, I mean the pizza crust, which we will then put spaghetti sauce, cheese, and the works, fixings on top of it. Is the pepperoni out? Yes, the pepperoni is over there. Pepperoni pizzas tonight. We don't have other stuff prepped, so that's what we're getting.
You got a bunch of questions.
Because of you, I do cold bake and I'm loving it. Awesome, Beverly. I'm so glad to hear that. Strawberries are in season now. Have you considered those as an add-in? We did freeze-dried strawberries in one, but
We need to do a red, white, and blue here soon.
yeah, let's do like a red, white, and blue with fresh strawberries. That sounds great.
So now tell them about the red, white, and blue.
We've done a red, white, and blue loaf where we put, let's see, freeze-dried strawberries that we blended up and put in the dough, right? So it was like a pink dough.
No, it was just laminated in, so it had swirls.
Why don't you tell them about it? Because last time you just corrected me and kind of joked at my expense when I was trying to tell them about it.
Okay. I'm just not gonna look at the camera.
Just don't look at the camera. She'll look at
wait.
you one-eyed like this to not scare the little children
One-eye
that might
Willy.
be in your room.
I just gave myself a horrible new nickname. So it was freeze-dried strawberries that we powdered some of, and I just sprinkled that on as I was, laminating, putting my inclusions in. And then I also included chunks of strawberries, the same freeze-dried strawberries. We had craisins, white chocolate chips, and then dehydrated blueberries. And it was just all in one inclusion. Do we have a video of that yet? We don't, do we?
The red, white, and blue?
Yeah.
No, we do not have a video of that one yet.
And that would be really good topped with the white chocolate like we've done. We didn't do that, but
Welcome, Valerie from Maryville.
and
Glad
that was
to
it,
have you.
right? So red was the strawberries, the freeze-dried strawberries and craisins, white chocolate chips, and dehydrated blueberries.
Nettie Susan added cheese
So
after
yummy.
watching our videos. Husband loved it too. That's awesome.
Awesome. There's some new names on there.
Yeah, we got some new viewers this week. That's awesome.
Sorry,
Welcome, guys,
sorry, with my eye.
everyone. We are now
Yeah, what's the timer at?
1 minute and 18 seconds away.
It nearly looked good. Crackers are getting there. Pizza might even done. No, not for the crackers.
You kind of look dumb just looking down at that thing while the camera's rolling.
Well,
It is what it is.
I'll just stand on this side of you.
That's a scary eye right there.
It
I need
even
an
scares my.
eye patch, apparently. Or should I put my sunglasses on?
She walked around Walmart with her sunglasses on last night.
I did not. I started to, and then I was like, forget about it. And then I did what I'm doing now. I just kind of looked at the floor the whole time. You don't
Okay,
need all that cheese,
I
That's a lot
think
of
we
cheese.
are pretty close to ready on these pepperoni or these pizza discard pizzas. Are we gonna turn that like way down?
Yeah.
Crackers are looking great. You did set a timer for them?
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm covered in dough
Sourdough
with
Discard
stuff.
starter. Hey, pizza crust.
Think they're ready? Did it go off?
Yeah, I just did.
All right, let's take them out and see what they look like. That's not bad. I might flip that and put it back in.
Flipper.
This one I didn't quite do cover enough, so it's got a hole in it. But I like to flip these, and it gets the kind of crunchier side on top, so that when you bake it,
It doesn't get soggy.
it doesn't get as
And then the bottom
soggy
cooks
as
and doesn't
easily.
get burnt.
Yep. So it crisps up a little bit on the side that didn't get crispy.
So you're gonna put it back in?
I don't know.
I don't know if you need to. It was like none of it was liquid.
Yeah, no. I think
I think you're good.
they're probably done enough. I just like a crispier crust for these ones. But for the sake of time in this video, we will call these good. Don't burn yourself. They're still 450 degrees.
Oh, I didn't open this. Open it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Well, I guess you need this over here too, don't you? Oh,
Okay, one of the things with this discard pizza is you want to go light on the sauce, because it will get it gets soggy quick.
is that really it?
Spread it around. We can put more if we need it, but can't as easily take it off.
And then we just like dip it in sauce after that.
Yeah, if you want more sauce, you
kids
can
do. I
dip
don't.
it after.
I like light sauce.
And then cheese, of course.
Yeah, that was it. Got a little burn.
Gotcha.
Very, very mild though. Like didn't actually burn, just felt it. Get. Switch me and do the cheese over on this one. I'll come behind you and do the pepperoni.
She was talking to a dog, by the way, not a child.
Yeah, I was talking to a dog.
She's talking about, or he's talking about me too.
Oh.
She just walked, get.
Sorry.
She's talking about because I just went over there and told her to be nice.
Oh.
About the same thing. Ah.
Discard pizzas. Just like that.
So easy, and everybody loves it. Like,
That's why it's called.
Now, you know, you're not getting a
we do make
Pizza
a
Hut
regular dough
quality
too.
Domino's pizza, but when everybody wants pizza, this is the way
Last
to
minute.
satisfy that pizza craving last minute by just having a little bit of sourdough starter. Ooh, that's hot. Got my pinky.
That's what I did.
I always add a little cheese on top of the pepperoni. It tends to crisp up the pepperoni better.
Oh yeah. And we're doing the seasoning the same way we did the pizza crackers, which is just salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Same thing.
That's our go-to seasoning usually.
Yep.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah.
She's using the grater over there.
Grating some skin into it.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew, skin in our pizza.
Did you eat all of that? They're eating a pile of cheese over there.
The kids, nice. All right,
Apparently
pizza
their
ready
snack
to
is-
rock back into
No,
oven.
no, 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 no. I
18
didn't do
kids.
Italian yet.
We have 18 kids.
18 kids. I
Yeah.
think not.
Nope.
That was a joke. Just trying to make y'all laugh.
Oh, she's a
She's the-
joker. This one,
Family comedian.
her and Tommy. All right.
Ready? Can you open sesame
Oh.
that?
Yeah. It's open. Watch me eat.
Open sesame.
Open sesame mouth.
Okay.
Open sesame guts.
How much time's left on the crackers? 5 minutes left on the crackers.
Oh, like
Can
your
we,
Bubba.
can
Rin,
we
oh, Bubba.
fill 5 minutes of dead air again? Here we go. What are you doing?
It's got 4 minutes left on it.
I can fill 5 minutes. of
I
it.
don't know this password. Four minutes and 33 seconds left. Cookie.
Cookie Monster.
That process is known as par baked.
The pizza crust.
The pizza crust process. I'm not sure what you mean. Go on.
Regular pizza dough.
So our regular bread recipe that we have used, it was one of the previous Rogue Baker live streams. We made, by taking a 3-loaf batch, we made bread, we made pizza, and we made, I think they were sticky buns or brekkie buns or something, all from that same dough. So we don't do a different dough for our pizza. We just, when we're deciding what to do with, you know, three batch of dough or whatever, sometimes we decide we want pizza. So if I had a 3 batch of fermented dough, we could make as many as 6 pizzas, because it works
same
out
size,
to
even bigger.
about half of a dough recipe makes a pizza. So if you're making 1 loaf's worth of dough, you can split that, and you just literally stretch it out and roll it out and put it on a pizza pan, and then top it and bake it, and it turns out great. So just as a normal pizza dough, you can also use the same 10-minute sourdough made easy recipe that we use.
He's sleeping, making all that noise.
He's sleeping over there making that noise.
I can't tell if it's a cry or
I'm so
what.
excited for these crackers. How they look.
We just had paper towel go in there. What the heck?
Cool.
Are we done?
Not
What?
quite.
Should we twist them?
Maybe.
Rotate them?
Have
Our
what
oven
going
is
there?
not very
Even.
even heated.
Yummy. They're getting there. What's the timer say? Careful. What are you doing?
Yeah, they look excellent.
We need to leave these here because we're going to be using them. Please.
Oh, I want to clap for a minute.
No. We're talking.
Another thing that a lot of people do like to do with their discard, or if they have extra discard, you can add it into recipes like these long fermented cookie recipes. A lot of people just want to use their discard so they're not wasting it, which I totally understand if I was making lots of discard, which I'm not. But one of the things that people do is they like to put them in brownies, or they put them they put the discard in other things. I just like to add it like you would a discard recipe, but then let it sit in the flour so that it can ferment the flour and get the good gut health benefits of the long fermentation. Is one of the reasons that we put it in our cookies. We also made a banana bread, so not like bread, but more like a cake, right? With it's mostly leavened by baking powder, but Grandma Roundy's traditional banana bread, like you get a slice of dark brown banana bread, we made that long fermented. What are you doing? What are you doing? We made that long fermented, and it was amazing as well. So you can take and add sourdough starter to just about any kind of recipes. Kind of the main topic of last week's call is you can add sourdough starter to just about anything.
She got tangled in the cord and almost pulled it.
The dog?
I was happened to be right there.
Oh yes, par baked. Got it. Partially baked meat. It's perfect for this discard pizza. Yeah, it's good. Good analogy, or yeah, whatever. So one of the things we did on last week's call was just talking about all the different ways you can use the sourdough in traditional recipes. So we're going through my grandma's cookbook. We're going to be doing a video showing you how to make long fermented brownies. We're going to be showing you, like I said, video how to make these long fermented cookies, which we did on a live stream, but this is a more like step-by-step, every single video, including the recipe and timing and everything that we did, all packed into that one video. Crackers are ready to come out. I heard her. Let's see these crackers. Addie, don't touch this. Very hot. All right, Tommy, switch to this camera so we can see these crackers.
No, that's not, please.
Did you
Especially with
switch?
salt.
Mom,
What?
can you have the water?
This pan is hot. Don't touch.
Are they even now?
Do they look
Hear
good
that?
on camera? They look good in real life.
Yeah.
These may not be as crunchy as you like,
Yeah, maybe.
but they look so good. You want to
Put it
cook
back
them a little
in?
bit more?
No, I want one right now.
You want to try pizza ones? It's really hot.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
roll
want
'em again.
one now too.
Butter?
Yeah, Mom, I do it.
Shh, no, no.
Can I have a square?
What?
Can I have a square one? Can I have a big one? Eat, Daddy, Daddy,
My
eat.
husband doesn't eat very well.
Mom, look,
hot.
I
It's
didn't
hot.
get cut.
Hey, Addie.
Mom, look, I didn't get cut. I didn't get cut.
Good.
I did, ow. Didn't I do that with
That one doesn't have pepperoni.
I did that.
Can you not whine about it, please? Cool.
Yeah, Mom, I want one too.
You want to try pepperoni one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think these pepperoni pizza crackers are going to be a hit.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna be.
I hadn't even considered it
It's gonna
until
be like-
10 minutes before we started this video.
What are the Aussie crackers called?
Are you a maniac?
Can't remember. Do
But
we
like
still have
the
them in
real
here?
deal. No, those didn't last very long. When we went to Australia, they had these crackers that we liked, that our friends liked, that we liked also. What are they called? Tommy, Rin, what are the crackers from Australia called?
What?
What are the crackers from Australia called that we liked?
Shapes.
Shapes.
They had a pizza kind.
Is it hot?
Yes. How can you do that?
Mmm.
Is it good?
What's yummy?
They're hot. Really hot.
Not hot enough for me to not grab
To
something.
not have some. No, please.
Ran the crackers are out.
Yay.
Is it hot?
Wait, no.
Is
Cracker.
it hot?
There's pizza ones.
Hi,
Mmm.
You need to listen, please. Are you gonna try yours, Adelaide?
No, on my back.
Addie,
Wait,
there's pepperoni
are
right
you
there.
making pizza too, or just pizza
Uh-huh.
crackers?
There's pizza in the oven. Did we set a timer for that? Oops.
What?
Mom!
Oopsie.
Mom, we're not done.
You want more?
Yeah.
It might be a good idea to check those pizzas.
Hot.
Why do I keep calling them cookies?
These?
Yes.
Hot, hot,
Good question.
It's a wacko.
hot. Hot.
So as you can see,
Look in here.
everybody loves these crackers. They never even make it into a bowl or a bag
They might as well just stay here.
to be stored.
Let alone
Eh.
that cooled off first.
Ah!
Are we out of milk?
Mm.
Tommy, will you go get a gallon of milk, please?
So if you're looking for a yummy treat that's real easy
And delicious.
and you got some sourdough starter in your fridge
And healthier.
and some cheese, you can't make healthier crackers in these. I mean, they're not, you know, super healthy, but it's long fermented. There's no preservatives.
Pizza
There's no
crackers.
random ingredients that you
Tell them
can't
we haven't done this before.
spell except maybe whatever's in the everything bagel seasoning. But you get to decide what you're putting on them.
Asian bagel seasoning is straightforward. Careful, please. It's hot. What do you want?
Mom!
I'll get it. Please don't lean over.
Mom!
Is there any randomness in here?
No, I don't think so. Excuse me.
Mom!
What?
That milk?
Huh?
Yep, it's just dehydrated seeds and stuff. So
Tommy, will you go get a gallon of milk, please? Addie wants her plain cheddar. Cheez-Its, huh, Tuda? Ha! Don't push down on the...
Parchment paper?
Yes.
Well, maybe it's still hot.
Yep. They're still hot,
Okay,
okay?
brain.
that's so good.
Can you get me a cup? And whoever wanted some milk, a cup?
Me!
Hot.
Me!
The cup is right here.
This is my milk. This is my milk.
No, it isn't.
Milk, please.
Tommy.
Milk, please.
Tommy's got the milk. Can you ask him, please?
Milk, please. Milk, please. Milk, please.
And she's like a
Tommy.
long string of them. Tommy. Hey, 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 hey! You don't get all those.
Milk.
I think the pepperoni pizza crackers are a hit.
Can you try it? Favorites. What's your favorite?
My favorite.
Tommy says cheddar everything. You too?
I think if these were cooked a little crispier, they'd be
Yeah.
better.
Pepperoni.
But they're still yummy.
They're so good.
Pepperoni.
Do you like pepperoni better?
Yeah?
Yeah, my favorite.
They're good.
Yeah.
Wait,
On the
Mom.
pizza.
Okay.
I want sauce. I want
How long?
sauce. I want sauce for these.
You want some sauce?
They're pretty close to done whenever we say
I
it.
want sauce.
42 seconds left on this time. Whatever.
that stuff so we can put it on here.
Okay,
Something.
we're a few moments away from taking the pizzas
Put
out.
some on Lily's.
I'm gonna give you one last call for questions or comments before we wrap things up. Well,
I ate it all.
You ate it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
here comes pizza. Look out.
Wait, where are you gonna put it?
Okay.
Oh, are those cookies done?
Yes.
Yep. I started them at the beginning of this call. Out of the freezer.
Yep. Showing how easy that is. Yummy. Oh, it's hot in here. Hey, watch out. Here comes the hot pizza. It's
Look
ready
at
for pizza.
Yay!
This crispy other one a little bit more for you and I. Oh, it is a little bit crispier. What do you think? A little bit more? I think a little bit more.
Okay. She wants that one crispier. We'll cut this one up for the kids.
That
You want some of this one?
one? Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, gotta wait a minute.
Should I scoop it off of there?
You could. Do you want me to get a pizza pan out? Or
Give me that wood block. That's what we'll do.
we're in help. Pizza crust. Here, Kimball.
Those crackers are good. Pizza is done.
I think the pepperoni and the pizza crackers made it a little bit more moist.
So I need to cook a little longer.
Hence needing more time now.
Well, I think the cheese is thicker, like you said, too.
Well, yeah.
That's a good looking pizza right there.
You think I noticed?
Did anybody notice that my daughter has pink hair? That's what she's wondering. She pinked her hair up last night.
You did the Kool-Aid thing.
Huh?
Kool-Aid.
Yes, she did the viral TikTok Kool-Aid hair bleach thing.
I don't think it's a TikTok thing necessarily.
Whatever it is, she heard you can bleach your or color your hair with Kool-Aid. So
Like,
Mary
she's
may
the
not
different-
have been her mother.
It was my mother.
her mother informed her that she could pink her hair up with Kool-Aid. Okay, gonna move this one so we can take the other one out in a second.
1 week. Right now. 5 days in time. 16.
She's 16 in 5 days. Sweet 16 for Miranda.
Wait.
Who
No,
took pizza?
4
You
days.
took pizza? Addie took pizza?
On Saturday.
Wife and I liked ours a little crispier, so we let it go a little longer. Look at that. For a easy, 10-minute process.
Well, we can turn off, right?
Pretty easy. Pretty good. Should we move this one over here too? All right. So, any questions come through, Tommy? Since I showed one last call for questions. Everyone is enjoying these crackers. I think that will wrap up tonight's call. Thank you all for joining us. If you're joining us live or if you're watching this after the fact, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. We do these Rogue Bakers live calls every single week where we're doing different recipes and showing you how to do sourdough easy, answering questions, etc.
She wants to say something.
Dad,
What?
before you shut off the video,
Uh-huh.
can you ask Ren to show the people her pink hair?
Bro, I already.
She just was over here. Do you want to see Miranda's pink hair again? Miranda, come show off your pretty pink hair. Do you like it?
Yeah.
She likes it. That's what's important.
I hate it.
Oh,
You
come
are
on. now.
funny.
I know what.
It's not even remotely nice.
You said you liked it earlier.
Anyway, on that
I do
note,
like it a little, but I don't like it as much as I like the blue.
on that note,
you didn't
we
even
will
see
wrap
it.
up this call and see you next week on the next Rogue Bakers Roundtable live call. And my daughter's handed me a half-eaten cookie. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later.